Hey people! Welcome to Blurry, the game. Based on the...
It's not blurry, it's pixelated.
It's fuzzy is what it is. That's because it's old, viewers. You want to know how old this is. Did we... I'm gonna let the viewers know. This is the second time we've worked on this.
Yeah.
I did find out what was wrong with my internet.
Oh?
Yes, it was the crappy little wireless receiver that I bought for like $10 at Walmart.
Well, now you know. Don't
buy at Walmart.
Buy crappy things from Walmart.
Well, it's a Netgear though. It should have been okay.
But it was $10.
This is true, but the wireless modem that I've got the wireless router, excuse me, that I have my modem plugged into is a Netgear. And it has worked fine.
How much did it cost
Not
you?
$10.
There
It was
you go.
probably $11.
I remember you were in the middle of telling a story of some sort when it all exploded.
I was telling you a story, but I don't remember what it was about. I do remember what we are doing. We are traveling around the world picking up lost treasures, things that I have not yet picked up. That are not...
Because you were remiss.
Yeah. Things that are not necessarily important to the plot at all, and most of the items we're going to get I don't even keep. But...
You're just trying to give that 100%ish feeling that Jason Let's Plays are known for.
Except for the ones that aren't. Like...
Fair enough.
Like Lufia. I do remember asking a question, though.
Okay.
The question I had asked was, recently, I had come across a bunch of decent Final Fantasy I ROM hacks, and was...
Oh, yes, I remember this question.
Was wondering if people would like to see those. Like, comment, and subscribe, viewers.
Well, you should explain what those ROM hacks were about.
These were not your average little, oh, we made them say swear words, isn't that cool, ha ha ha. It's not that kind of stuff. It's actually redoing the game. New sprites, new battles, or new monsters, new things like that.
I believe I ended up comparing it to Final Fantasy I Eternal Crystal.
Yes. And basically, if you guys think that would be something you would like to see, I could start working on some of that stuff when we're done with this project. I would not, as Ragnet suggested, want to go Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 ROM hack 7, 8, 1 ROM hack 9, 1 ROM hack 10.
Yeah,
so I'd pretty much...
That would be crazy.
I'd get the entire series done, and then, you know.
So, regardless of whether you say yes or no, it will be many a moon before you actually end up seeing it.
But I could start working on them now, you know.
Sure.
In my off time, what little of it I have.
I believe my original suggestion was yes to one of them and no to the other.
Yeah, I've come across a couple more, but I can't remember much anything about them, because it's been a hell of a week, viewers. Hell of a week. And I clipped my microphone, I'm sorry. Damn you little green light, making me self-conscious.
So tell me, Jason, what made this hell of a week?
Well, where to begin? Had to get the septic tank at the house pumped. That was $300. Had to have the plumber come back and repair a previously busted, previously mended by previous tenant's pipe.
Decimation sword.
That was another $225.
And it was busted by a clog and not a dog.
Yes. A C-log, not a D-og.
Yeah, Jason was telling me about that earlier via text, and I totally read the word clog as dog, and I was trying to figure out exactly how a dog burst a pipe.
Well, you are talking to somebody who would try and force a dog down a drain pipe.
I was just imagining like the dog bit the pipe somehow, but I'm like, why is a dog biting a pipe and it's hard enough that it's bursting?
You don't have a dog, so no. This is a dog-free zone, except for the neighbor's dog.
Don't you? But your family owns the dog, doesn't it?
Well, they did. I'm not there anymore.
I feel like I remember old videos of yours where you're like, goddamn dogs.
Goddamn dogs. Yeah. That's not a problem here anymore. The neighbor has one.
Fireclaw!
Not a big deal.
That's an Alina weapon.
It is. Let's give it to Taloon.
Well, he could appraise it.
What a great item. This is an interesting item. This item is an item.
And that gave her, what, 10 more attack?
20, I believe.
It's pretty good.
We are going to be, viewers, replacing the Fireclaw, which, if you are a straight power player, you want Alina to do as much damage in one hit as possible, that is the best weapon for her.
The Fireclaw, or what you're replacing
The
it with?
Fireclaw. What I'm replacing it with does less damage per attack, but lets her attack 2 times.
Oh, I know what you're replacing it with.
Yeah. The Genji glove.
Or something like that.
Something. It's the,
It's the...
Casey bat.
It's the Falcon Punch.
It's the Shoryuken.
Sure you can.
Sure you can. Hadoken. That was when Ryu was sick and King came over to visit him.
Hadoken.
Hadoken. Anyone else see that? Maybe? Maybe not?
No.
It's a One Chop Monkey Man video.
Nope.
Ryu's home in bed and he's got a cold. He's sick and he's stuffy. And Ken's walking over with like Kleenexes for him. He's like, I'm gonna go see my friend Ryu, who's sick.
Ryu.
No, he says Ryu because he's an American. And
He's wrong.
well, it's supposed to be wrong. And knocks on the door, opens the door, comes in. He says, "Hey, Ryu." And he says, "Hadoken." Raises his hand. Fireball shoots out, hits him in the face.
Oops.
It's funnier in animation.
I'm sure. So that Fireclaw of yours,
Yeah.
when could you have gotten it?
Pretty much at any time. Once we had been able to get into that castle.
So you've been dealing with an underpowered Alina for quite a while.
I don't know if there's ever a time Alina is underpowered.
It looks like you've been really struggling because you didn't get that claw.
I know.
And so it becomes nighttime.
Tell you a story about Alina, viewers. Don't. Just don't.
Don't
Like, if you want to make the game really easy, put her in your party. Okay, this is an interesting one. You can only get this one at night.
I assume so.
You're a clever one there, picking up on
I
things.
try.
So, this is the prince and princess that we got to marry a few chapters ago. Apparently, they've decided they get to sleep in the king's room and have locked him in this little side room. Where he says, "I never expected my princess to marry so young. I've lost my place to sleep." So small. This isn't the creepiest part of it, though.
So you can't get into this back room during the day?
No. I don't believe so.
Oh, is there like a maid or
Yeah,
something blocking
I
the
think
way?
so.
Stupid
We
maid.
get a pink leotard.
And a feather
I don't know
hat.
why there's a pink leotard in here.
It's probably the king's.
That's what worries me. Well, we already have pink leotards, so we didn't really need it. Again, not something you need. Probably would have been nice to get as soon as it became available, but I didn't really care. At least I'm showing it to you now, right? Showing you what
I don't know if I feel good that you're showing me your pink leotard.
It's not mine.
Well, it
It's
is
the
now.
king's. It's a used pink leotard.
It's an ABC pink leotard.
Already been... What would the C stand for?
I guess clothed.
I worry about you sometimes.
Only sometimes?
Only sometimes. Nice drumming, by the way.
Thank
Looked
you.
like you were ready to go Super Saiyan in that picture. You should just stand like that and yell really loud at one practice.
I do.
But
Yeah,
but don't
practices.
do anything else. Don't move your arms. Just like focus on the spot on the floor and just yell. And see if you can get your hair to turn blonde. Did it work? Did it work?
Maybe. I can't see my hair from here.
I can't either.
Yeah, well.
It'd be creepy if I could.
It would be creepy if you could.
Oh!
I get a feeling that the sort of decimation is actually pretty useful, but I'm assuming if it's 150, it's probably cursed.
If I recall,
Uh-oh.
it returns damage to you.
Ah, so it does a lot of damage, but it hurts you
Yeah.
as well.
I think.
See, that's the thing about the Dragon War games, that the cursed equipment is actually interesting, and, you know, even though you generally probably don't want to ever use them, they're strong enough that it kind of makes you wonder, maybe I could use it.
I don't think there is anything good in any of these. Yes.
Well, I mean, you could have come in here a long time ago, too.
Strength seed. Agility seed.
Well, seeds are useful. That's a lot of nuts.
Yeah, so there's like 500 gold-ish, a couple of seeds.
And a chance to make a Kung Pao Enter the Fist reference.
More strength for Elena, as if she needed it. More agility for Elena, as if she needed it.
And more nuts for Elena.
As if she needed it. Wow!
That was a good
I didn't think they'd go that high. I thought 5 was the highest.
Might be different for the HP and MP items.
Could be vitality based too.
Could be.
I doubt it though.
Yeah, I'm not thinking that's it either.
Maybe it's a 6-sided die.
Those are some interesting guards. Is this like the first town?
Yes, I believe it is. Oh, iron helmet. That was the other thing we found.
Yep.
That was worth more than the money we found.
Probably would have been worth even more than the money, like even more than the money if you actually got it back when you could have gotten it.
Maybe. I think you can buy iron helmets towards the end of Ragnar's chapter.
Maybe.
So you would have had to have come back here quite a bit later.
Well, alrighty then.
I don't know. I just seem to recall when I was looking up all the stuff I had missed that it said there's really not much useful here other than the seeds.
I can get behind that statement.
Oh, a battle! My god.
Oh no, it's a Rhinothorpe. What are you gonna do? Murder it in one hit?
Jam Handy was upset.
I have to say, as simple. Well, I don't even know if it was simple, but as minor as it is, the fact that like your guys
Bam.
pop inwards when you end up in a narrow pathway, I just kind of like that little visual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of polish that just made a bit of a difference.
So I have a question for you. Maybe you
Okay.
can answer this for me. We just
Okay.
fought some lethal armor. Is there
Okay.
anyone in it?
That's a very good question.
I hadn't thought about it till I just saw the name Lethal Armor. I thought, shouldn't there be someone in it? And if so, why is it called Lethal Armor? Maybe it's just
Not
armor.
necessarily. It could be animated armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So if there was someone in it, they wouldn't call it Lethal Armor. Lethal Armor leads me to believe it's just, you know, bed knobs and broomsticks. Angela Lansbury is somewhere controlling all this.
Well, it could be. I mean, it could also be armor in the sense of like a armor unit type.
That's true.
Yeah, which is, I guess, like a heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I believe tanks are considered armors. Like the actual vroom vroom tank.
The vroom vroom tank.
Well, as opposed to the, like, I have a lot of hit points in a video game tank.
What entertained me more about that is that instead of saying vehicle, you said the vroom vroom. There's an episode of King of the Hill where he went to get his hair cut and the barber couldn't remember the name of the clippers. So he said, let me go get my bzz bzz. And that just, in my head, popped up for some reason.
Oh man, Lakanaba.
Baba.
That's Talon's hometown, or at least it was. Until he got all big and
I'll show
endory.
you. I don't need to work for peanuts in this.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember there being a pretty cool item down in here.
I would like to sell.
But you might have already gotten the items that were
I
downstairs.
seem to think we did.
I seem to think we did too. Like, wasn't it like where you got like the blizzard knife or something?
Let's find out.
I feel like it was something ice related.
Ah.
Oh no, you didn't get the things here.
Maybe this is where the
Whoa, that guy got downstairs really fast.
video died on us. Oh, a chain sickle.
No.
That's what it was.
No. The video, like the pre, like our ice blade. I knew there was an ice something here down here. No, we definitely didn't get this far in the previous attempt at this video. We didn't even get to the seeds in Berlin. We got to shortly after the Sword Decimation, I think.
Let me tell you, viewers, what happened last time. Ragnats can back this up because he saw a video of it. My internet download speeds were great. No problem with the download speeds, but the upload speeds were just really bizarre.
I am backing that up.
He saw the video. So, I would go to do like a speed test thing, and downloads, like I said, downloads would be fine. 20-ish something megabytes per second. Great. So my uploads is supposed to be 5 megabits per second. And it would do about 90% of the upload, usually. And then it would get to like 95% and actually stop. And in some instances, it would actually un-upload and have to do it again. And it was doing it with my weekly updates and all this other stuff. It was going on for a couple of days.
It was pretty bad.
Like, we were in a Skype call. Call connected. Couldn't hear each other at all.
Nope.
It's bizarre.
I like this sort of lethargy. Or lethargy, or however you pronounce it.
I've got a buddy, and I'm not going to mention Chris by name here.
Okay.
He is a little older than me. And
So he's in his, like, 80s?
and we were having a little party over at his dad's house. His dad's like 116.
Sure.
Ta-da! Small middle. And he was telling us about this medication he had seen advertised somewhere. And the side effects included both narcolepsy and insomnia.
Wow.
Figure that one out.
Well, I mean, I guess it just is based on the person. Some people will get zonked out, and some people won't be able to sleep at all. But that's pretty impressive. Though, you know,
they found a pill.
I've always been a fan of pills that have the side effect of anal bleeding and or death.
Oh yeah, it's like, you have headaches? Take this. You might turn yellow.
And kind of have to wonder, you know, if you had a pill that the side effects were anal bleeding and or death, which would you prefer of the two of them?
Well, I think it would depend on where you were and what you were doing when one of the two happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because if one happened in a public place, you would probably want the other to happen immediately after.
Yeah. And I'm sure you're talking about death being the first one, and then anal bleeding.
Well, yeah, because then you don't have to try and explain it.
Yeah. Actually, in both cases, that works. You know, if anal bleeding happens first, you're so embarrassed you want to die. And if death happens first, then, well, you know, fuck those guys.
Who cares?
Anal bleeding.
I'm dead here, and this is all you can think about.
Well, I think we got our name for this episode.
Side effects may include. I'm gonna write that down. I actually like that idea. Oops, sorry, mic stand. So, viewers, what do you think of the new mic, by the way?
Sounds good to me. I mean, I guess I'm not technically a viewer in this case yet.
Actually, I might save that and use that as a band name someday. Side effects may include.
What? Side effects may include?
We're trying to come up with the worst band names in history for the new band, I mean.
To be fair, if side effects may include is taken, you can always go with anal bleeding or death.
And we have to play a show together sometime. We will give them top billing. And now it's turned into like some weird Christopher Guest Spinal Tap-ish movie.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
Wasn't Christopher Guest the six-fingered man?
He was. We actually did an episode not too long ago in this Let's Play where we talked about him.
I thought so.
Let's see. It is, I can even tell you what number. Number 18. Episode 18.
Is that because you're going to name something after him?
I think we just ended up talking about it.
But is the episode named after it? Or, I mean, I don't imagine you'd be able to just randomly find out that's the episode we were talking about him in.
I can tell just by the thumbnails.
Okay.
Actually, the episode is entitled Be Our Guest.
Gotcha.
Yeah, see what I did there?
I
should be the guy who names episodes. For like when you watch it on Netflix and stuff, it'll tell you Season 1, Episode 3. Should be my job.
My job should be, like, marketing taglines.
May include. Side effects may include anal bleeding and death. You just stick that warning on just about anything. Watermelon, new socks, sunglasses.
Fireworks poker.
Yeah. Put it on cotton candy.
Or fireplace poker.
Oh no, it's a rhinosaur.
Fireworks poker doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, fireworks poker is pretty much a stick.
That could include death,
Just a
too.
stick I found on the ground. Let's poke this firework with it. Oh no, now I'm dead. At least my anus isn't bleeding. Oh
Yeah.
wait, there it goes. Damn it. They came specifically to this end so I could get my goal to be a flat number.
Really?
That's a lie.
Okay, good. Because then I'd have to start believing that you're taking this game semi-seriously.
I spent 3 weeks studying. I know how much every idiot
Doing all the
costs.
maths.
The maths?
Well, or you could have just been like, "Hey, I have, X gold. I'm gonna go look in the guide and see which inn costs that much."
I know what most of them cost in Final Fantasy 1, if that's any less depressing.
Nerd.
Yeah. Once you hit Elfland, they're all 100 gold for a little while. Then you get a couple that are 2. There's one that's 4. It's Gaia, I believe, is 400 gold.
Nara's fallen behind on the levels.
Yeah, I don't care. I was gonna mention earlier, and I don't know what we got talking about. We put this project down for a while, viewers, just because we didn't have time to work on it, really. And another project I sadly had to put down for a while that I've recently just picked back up was recording the Let's Play for Bat and Kaitos. And
Oh yeah, I remember that being a thing.
oh my goodness, I have missed this game so much.
I'm looking forward to that Let's Play. Don't screw it up.
I'm having so much fun playing it again. I thought I was farther into the game than I was, but I was only like 18, 19 episodes. I've probably recorded that many in the last week and a half. just because I just have so much fun playing it.
And so much free time, apparently.
Well, I've been putting off other projects. So do I work on this?
Well, I mean, you still have like 800 recorded videos in your buffer anyway.
I really do. Let me tell you, viewers, a little secret. When I do like a this or that poll, it's not to decide which new project I should start. It's to decide which of 2 old ones I should upload.
That's sad.
So, this week, I started Guardian Legend. So, you guys picked that one. You didn't know it, but you did. It's been done for 8 months, I'll bet. Almost a year, probably. Good game, though.
I haven't gone to that one yet.
I don't know. When are we doing that one? Did we already do that one in 365? I think we did. Speaking of, I've got over half of the year's episodes of that recorded.
I was asked to do an NES game, actually 2 NES games as requests.
Oh, which 2?
That's a good question. Second, I can find them.
Jurassic Park and BioWarrior Dam.
No.
That was a good guess, I suppose.
No, it really wasn't.
Willow.
Power Blade 1 and 2.
Power Blade 2, quite a bit different than the first one.
Is it?
It is. They're both still side-scroller platformy games, but the gimmick is a little different.
I tried a bit of Power Blade 1 just to get a feel for it, because I'd never played it before. Felt very Mega Man-y.
Yeah. It's actually one of the few NES games that, when it was ported over from Japan to America, was actually made more quote-unquote adult. The
Really?
Japanese version of Power Blade 1 and 2 is much more little kidsy.
Huh. How did you miss that small metal?
And never come to this house.
I thought you did. Viewers, did he come to this house?
Like, comment, subscribe. Because you can't do any of those things with where you're watching. Well, you can comment. Then I guess you can kind of like. You can 5-star it. 5-star it, comment, come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can subscribe. You can subscribe to our RSS feed.
Ooh. And you could make a Facebook post about it and like
There
it.
you go. You'd be one of those people who likes their own stuff on Facebook. Which I think Ragnats did yesterday or the day before.
I don't think that's true.
That's a very long pause.
I was trying to think of where to go with that.
It's possible. Maybe. What of it?
I believe I may have done that once in the past at some point, but I don't believe it was in the last few days.
I think we've all done it at least once. Usually on accident.
I think we've all at one point or another just wondered, can I like my own stuff? And then you click it to find out. And it turns out you can. And then you realize how dumb it is that you like something you wrote. So you'd never do it again.
Kind of like going to YouTube and thumbs downing your own videos.
Or thumbs upping.
I always do that, though. Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't, we haven't introduced Moogle Master yet.
Oh.
We have another new member, viewers. It's
Yeah.
Moogle Master.
Moogle Master, why don't you say a thing or two? Oh, wait. You can't.
Wait, he's just a cereal box with a face on it I drew.
Yeah, so we got 4 people again, and we're all active. For now. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'm gonna quit.
No,
The
you're not.
internet will stop if I ever quit Let's Play.
Yeah. I'm hoping that, you know, your goal is to do so many Let's Plays that when you're finally done, people will just be like, There's nothing left to Let's Play that Jason hasn't already done.
So,
I give up.
like the last episode of the last Let's Play I upload be the same day I die.
You know, I should request from you Princess Maker, just for the fun of it.
Princess Maker?
Well, probably Princess Maker too, but yeah.
Hey, guess what I'm doing?
Princess Maker
Dropping
2?
off small medals.
Oh. Suddenly you got my hopes up and I was really excited.
13 medals. You want anything? No.
No.
Don't want any of your crap, old man.
I don't know. Those Metal Babble things and those happy hats. Pretty good.
I have no idea what I'm doing now. I may have missed a couple. I don't know.
Maybe you were just dumping off some of the space.
I know what I was doing. I was letting all of these prisoners out. Let's think about this for a moment, viewers. What do you suppose that jar is for?
I know what that jar is for.
We just reached our hand into it.
Yep.
And again.
Better question then is, how did the metal get there?
Up to the elbow, viewers.
I believe there was a scene in Jurassic Park about this.
There was.
Up to the elbow.
That poor Triceratops.
Yep. Doom boom 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 boom.
And yeah.
Looks like we're done.
Indeed. End of Let's Play.
Okay.
Woo. Well, folks. Ooh,
Yeah. Sorry. Coughed a
I
little.
will fix that in post.
Good job.
If I remember.
You won't.
Probably not. Leave me a note. Where did my pen go? Here it is. I'm just going to write fix it in post.
Okay.
We'll see you next time, folks.
Toodaloo.
Later.